Hey, this is Shabitz, and we're back in Factory Town Tycoon, a brand new game that's still in kind of beta, alpha beta. So it's testing, there might be a little buggy. So while I've been playing, I played with my nephew a lot yesterday, and he was going out and harvesting trees. And one sec here. Yeah, so see, that's one of the issues that people have been having. They don't know, like this wrench. So you can use it on any part. And I found on mobile, I don't know about computers, if I tap on the base of the item I'm trying to change. Oh, on this one case, it's the logs, I think. All right. Come on, you, wrench. Okay, so anyway, there it goes. So you can deconstruct this item. Do I have anything in here? No. And it turns it into this box, right? Then you can pick this box up. Oh yeah, I was just showing, that's how what I did with this little thing. I picked this up and I use that as my log jam. So that's basically what he's asking me, how to assemble and disassemble things. And bam, you put it right back up and you're in business, right? Did I mess that up? Oh yeah, I know where it goes. Good. And it's going the right direction. Okay. Oh yeah, and what was else I was going to say was a good thing to buy in the beginning? I was just thinking about it. It is what helped me a lot. What was I thinking? Did it have something to do with the card? I forgot now. Okay, so focus. Oh, that's what I was going to say, is not to build an oven. Like I didn't necessarily have to build this. Those bricks are really cheap to buy to build these things. Anyway, blah blah blah. That was a little thing I was going to mention. But it didn't cost that much to make anyway, so who cares? Okay, so here's the other thing people have been asking me right away. It's like they're having trouble just starting to make money. They're like, well, how did you do all this? Well, here's what I did as a start, right? You have a logs crate you make, you harvested your logs, and you have your sawhorse. I feel like my wagon should be broken, but thanks to game's lack of crash physics. That's going to be no good for now. My wagon's not good, but I don't need to explain that to him. Okay, so basically, I need this at this. These are the three things you need. You place your wood. Your sawhorse will make any pieces of wood you need to build anything. Right? So we need all this stuff. Oh, there. So let's just say, well, I'm going to build a storage barrel. So I bought this carpenter, but I haven't bought an electric saw yet. right? Because you can just buy this without buying the saw if you want to save money initially. So what I want to make first is the wooden frame because that is the base of all these other recipes. So it's set for wooden frame now. Now we know it needs 4 nails and 4 planks. So here's a box of nails and that's 10, right? And it should have 10 nails in there now. Okay, so we got our nails in there. And actually, I think I can load, let's just load them all in here and see how many so it's holding 30 all my nails for me. So I don't have to worry about putting any more nails in there for now. So now we need 1 box and 6 planks for this. And a box needs 4 planks, right? 4 planks and 4 nails. So let's grab a log. Oh, I already did that. Drop log. That'll be our next log. Because we know this only makes 3 planks, right? Because of my super powered axe. So there's my pillar and there's my planks. Man, we feed our planks in place. I know you can't see on mobile, but I'm pressing the place carpenter. And I'm tapping on my logs, and I don't even have to move back and forth, but all right, so that's 3 we just put in there. And bam. And there's 4. Now it should start working. And I think we can actually load a few more lumbers in. If it gets full, it just spits them out the other end. And then you can pick them back up and shove them back in there. The tree just fell on my wagon yet again thanks to the lack of physics. Was this guy a scientist? Or does he know the problems I'm having with my wagon? So anyway, look at, see, we made it. Now, we can make any of these other things, but because if you watch the last video, and because I already know the bed is the most profitable item right now. So, because it needs 2 and I don't want to make another one, I'm just going to make a bench. Okay? So now I'm going to pick up my crate again. I'm going to place it in my carpenter. And let's check. See in my storage, it shows I have 2 planks, 1 thing, and a bunch of nails. 1 crate and a bunch of nails. Excuse me, not a crate, a wood frame. Now I need a pillar. And a sip of Kofifi. Now, pillar is one of these, and one of these, and 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5. There's my pillar. Put that in my carpenter, and it should start working. And it should spit us. And if you do midway, you change your mind, you can. I found out. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize, but I think it just reset the timer too. Oh, it does. Okay. So if you made a mistake and you meant to build a table and you build another bench, then you can fix that. I'm not really going to build this. But if I was, I would put nails in one of those things. But I'm trying to show you something to sell and forget that building something else. So now we have a sellable product. Hey, you know what I never do? Bam. Got a little wooden bench. Oh, it works. I wonder if we go in the wagon. Wrench, disassemble, and now we have our sellable item. So if you don't have a cart yet, you would run this to the store. And if you do have a cart, then you would drop this in there and go build another one or 2, because I think you can build 10 benches. And as I was mentioning before, here's where you could buy a few. I don't know if I ever showed this place. You could buy some supplies. And the only thing I bought was these. They're cheap because it's 10 of them and it takes like 20 to make that oven. It may take 20 or so to make the smelter. Delta. Smelted delta. And when the train leaves the station, you'll have to hang your head and cry. Albert King. No, wait, he probably didn't write it, but he sang it. So we're in our moneymaker place. 5 beds we could have made. Oh yeah, so you can make up to 10 benches. Bam, $57 in the bag. And I would normally buy some nails with the money I made. Oh yeah, that's what my nephew was doing. He was taking my cart, going around filling it up with firewood, and bringing it over here and selling it all. And one of the times I thought, oh yeah, you can offload the firewood over here for my furnace. And he's like, I'll be right back. And I'm like, where'd you go? Oh, I'm selling all the firewood. I'm like, what? Okay. I would hold off buying a shovel because oh yeah, that's ties in. That's what I was going to mention. The shovel gets clay, which makes the bricks, but you need to buy these to make the oven to make the bricks. But then, so anyway, what I'm saying is, if you want to save money early on, don't worry about buying a shovel. There's no need for how cheap the bricks are. You need to make anything. Don't worry about it. I would get a pick, and even the cheapest pick works great. The power is low, but what happens is this. So let's say I'm at a rock node using my pickaxe, blah, blah, blah. Well, when I had the cheapest pickaxe, which I think is $250 or $500, let's say, I would hit it, and by the time the node ran out of power, like let's say it's a bar, it's a life bar, and it runs down. Well, because of the pace of the cheapest pickaxe, you'll get 5 copper or whatever ore. In this case, it was actually iron. It was 5 iron ore I would get. And then you have to wait for the node or the ore to fill back up again before you can harvest more, right? But with this pickaxe, the really good one, I can only get 4 out of it because it's harvesting it so fast, the node runs out of life before I can get any more than 4. So I do that. I get some of each, and then I go and get fill it all up. Oh yeah, then I harvest a tree and go get one more load. It'd be more helpful if I was there doing it, but later. So this is the basic thing. The logs crate, these are the 2 things you start the tutorial with, and if you make this carpenter, you can start making a pretty good profit. So instead of the maximum of $24 off a log, you've taken a log and made 57, and plus the nails for that is $12. You've made $40 off it, so not quite double. So yeah, you can see in the bed, that's a real profit margin. I think I mentioned it before, it's 118, I think. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do in another video. That was it. That was like a basic way to start and make some basic money using those tools and how to take them apart and such, since a few people asked me. Now I'm going to show this title screen again for this awesome game. Thanks for watching again.